What is up, Libra? How y'all doing? It's time to go ahead and knock out your extended reading for January 2024. We're just going to check one last time to see if I left anything on the table for January before we move on to the mid-month, where I look to see if there has been a change of timelines. So you know what to do if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Check down in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, let's jump on in. Excuse me. Starting this off with whoever the person is that you're thinking about. Except it's not a past person. We're going to do the past person next. What's going on between Libra and their love interest? What's happening between Libra and their love interest? Anything I left out? Empress in the reverse. It doesn't look like y'all are getting to a stable place. I'll put it that way. Excuse me. My throat always clutches up when I go live. I don't know what it is about hitting the go live button, and then I get a fucking frog in my throat. All right. Hangman reverse. That's like the y'all are like the third or fourth damn sign I've seen this message come through for. Just tired of waiting on this. Tired of waiting on it. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You know what I think this is? I think this person juggling you and somebody else. Especially those of you. Okay, so this feels more geared towards those of you who are dealing with something where it's this spread right here doesn't feel like it resonates for a lot of Libras who are just kind of hanging back and hoping that this person notices you. You know, this kind of feels like there's been something kind of going on between the two of you. Maybe flirty conversations. For some of you, maybe y'all have even slept together a couple of times. Now I'm going to read the side story, but this here feels mainly geared towards those of you in which there's been a little bit of action going on here. So let me read that one first. For those of you who have been kind of maybe talking to this person, or again, a couple of you even slept with this person, maybe been on a few dates and whatnot, I'm thinking this person's already juggling you and somebody else. For some of you, this person could be in a secret relationship too. So, yeah, if you're dealing with somebody who's already in like a secret relationship, no, I do not see them ending it. I do not. I hate getting real specific like this in general readings, but I'm not going to lie. There's a real specific message here. So it's almost looking like there's some of y'all who were somebody's side piece. That's what this is looking like, man. I can't lie. This is yelling fucking side piece. Now, for those of you who aren't dealing with somebody in which there was, some dating, talking, sleeping together, if this is just kind of somebody that you're interested in, kind of far off in the distance, I am really still honestly feeling though, like if you were to get too close to this person, I think you would realize that mainly this person's mainly, interested in sex-based connections. And this honestly right here feels like either a relationship they're in that you don't know about, or they're trying to reconcile with something that came to an end in the past. So regardless, whether this is somebody that you've had some action with or not, I still think there's somebody else in the picture. I still think there's somebody else in the picture. So I'm trying to cover as many of you as I possibly can here. Yeah. There's somebody else in the picture here. There's somebody else, whether it's a past person that they dealt with. And some of y'all are just coming to the conclusion that this is a waste of time and you're walking away from it. Let's look and see. Let's look at this person's energy. Let's see what's really happening here. What's really going on here? How's this person really feel about you? What's their energy really look like? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. How's this person really feel about Libra? What's their real energy and intentions look like? Yeah, they got a lot of secrets they're keeping, dude. They got a bunch of secrets that they're keeping, and they got a lot of baggage too. This person got a lot of secret baggage, I think. Secret baggage that probably, like, okay, so let me use this example. I know this isn't the case for everybody, but I'm going to use the example of a workplace crush. I get that a lot in personal readings. Me and this person work together. We've been working together for the last few months and I'm interested in them. So I'm going to use that example. So even if you done spent lunch break with this person every day for the last 6 months and you think you know this person so well, you don't know every little thing this person got going on in their life. This person is a whole other person that, like, you don't even know about. They live in you can almost call it like they're living a double life. Like if you're dealing with somebody at the workplace, outside of work, they are a totally different person. Totally different with the Seven of Swords energy there. Totally different. So it's not looking like, I'm not seeing, what I'm looking for here is feelings. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, Lover's card. I don't see none of that here. I see the Page of Cups though. So they might have a little kind of childish crush on you a little bit, but for the very most part, thank you, Mike, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Well, it looks like we got the outcome of that situation because, like I said, I feel like before January is over, you're walking away from this altogether. Let's see if there's any advice for this situation. Is there any advice? Is there any advice? You know what this is, right? It's the card of moving on and moving forward. At the end of the day, like I always say, after a certain point, we should draw a line somewhere. Now, this is where it gets slippery because there's no one size fits all for this, but there should be a general time frame in which we draw a line and say, if the universe really wanted this person in my life, would I have to wait this long? Would I have to sit around scratching my head and racking my brain this long? Would it be this confusing? Would it be this challenging? If I have a soul contract with this person, if this is the next person that's supposed to come into my life, would it really be this challenging, confusing? And if I've been, sitting with my fingers crossed and waiting for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and it's just, I have no more clarity now than I did 2-3 months ago when I very first saw this person. All right, then maybe it's time to move forward, especially if this is somebody y'all been interested in throughout like portions of 2023. Man, we entering into a whole new cycle for 2024. 2024 is going to be the beginning of a brand new cycle. A brand new cycle. And that's going to be made very abundantly clear here very soon. So Take that information and do with it what you will. Let's go ahead and look at the person from the past, though. Person Libra has past history with. Let's see. Anything I left on the table for that situation? Anything else I failed to mention? King of Swords. Let me check something here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay. All right. So this person has tried several times to get your attention. I don't know. There might end up being a line of communication open, maybe possibly. This person keeps a very close eye on you as much as they possibly can. They've tried several times to get your attention. I'm thinking that there might be a very brief line of communication open between the two of you. I don't know. There's all this back and forth energy here, dude. All this back and forth energy here because we got Page of Pentacles upright, Page of Swords reversed, Page of Cups upright, Ace of Cups reversed. See what I'm saying? So, and yeah, see, and then we got the Fool upright, Knight of Swords reversed. So both swords, these are cards of messages and communication. I know some readers read the Page of Pentacles as a message. I don't. It can be depending, but usually for me, the way I look at it, the way I read the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are offers being made. They're actually offering you something. See what I'm saying? This dude's offering you a pentacle. This dude's offering you a cup. This dude ain't offering nothing. He's just talking to you. He's got something he wants to say. Same with the Knight of Swords. But those are both reversed. So, all right. Well, it almost kind of looks like this person's kind of getting impatient. You know, I'm almost kind of thinking like they're hoping that you're going to run and chase after them, though. They're wanting you to pursue them. But Empress reversed for y'all too, for the past person too. And for those of you who don't know anything about my style, I have 19 different tarot decks sitting here on my table. Every time I pull a new spread, I grab a different deck. I never pull two spreads in a row from the same deck, ever. So when the same cards keep coming out, that's the reason why I do that. Let's see how the past person actually feels about you and what their energy and intentions are. How they really feel about you. What are their true energy and intentions? If you dealt with somebody who had maybe some addiction problems, you know, little drinky drink, little smoky smoke, little tooty toot, and you're wondering if they have taken action to maybe get that situation under control or get completely clean and sober, you're wondering if they've done that. No, they have not. And when the Devil card comes out in the upright, that would indicate that they've probably gotten worse. But I do think this person is very open to a sex-based connection with you. So they probably want to have a sex-based connection with you, but beyond that, man, Chariot reverse. Could be a Cancer for some of you. They're intimidated. Okay. So they do feel unfinished business. See, now this shit right here is what gives me a headache. This is what gives me a damn headache. We got the Fool card right next to the Strength card. What the hell does that mean? Are they coming forward? Are they making that leap and coming forward? No, they're holding back and resisting temptation. But are they making a return? They think about you all the time. They're ready to come forward and make a leap, but they're holding back, resisting temptation, and keeping their thoughts and their feelings to themselves. Why? Because they are intimidated. They have very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem, and with the King of Wands energy, they would rather take that to their grave than ever let you know that. So, yeah, this person's a mess. Could be an Aries for some of you. I have 2 Aries cards here. I also have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. Okie dokie. Well, let's see if anything's happening here. Is there going to be any kind of outcome for this situation? Any kind of actions taken? Any outcome? Anything? Temperance reverse. This person's starting to get tired of waiting on this. Devil card again. Different deck. This is not the same deck. And that's why I use different decks. No, it looks like this person's pretty much continuing to spiral further and further downhill by themselves. They don't know how to start a conversation with you, so therefore they're not doing it. I think that they're now trying to find a new relationship, but they still think about you all the time. But now they're pretty much just sticking to themselves and spiraling further downhill in their own life. Any advice? Any advice for this situation? Any advice? Any advice? Don't hang around waiting on this person. Don't put your life on hold waiting for this individual. Man, you know what? You need to just lay low for a little bit. Lay low for a little bit. Go hang out with some friends. As far as the dating scene goes, though, just lay low for a little bit. Lay low for a little bit. Do some healing. Hang out with some friends. Hang out with people that actually have your best interest at heart. Hang out with people that actually motivate you and lift you up. Be very careful and picky and choosy who you hang with, who you allow into your circle. Okay? Don't be kicking it with nobody. Look, if you be losing sleep at night, questioning your self-worth, asking what's wrong with you, wondering what you're doing wrong, wondering why you're not good enough, why you're not pretty enough or handsome enough or good enough or attractive enough or whatever. If you're feeling that way as a direct result of any kind of connection that you have with any person, I don't give a damn who it is, that person has got to go. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care if you my mama. I don't care if you my daddy. I don't care if you my brother, my sister, my cousin, my auntie. If I'm losing sleep at night because I'm connected with you, fuck off. You got to go. I'm only kicking it with people that lift me up. I'm only kicking it with people that bring out the best in me, who motivate me, who push me and challenge me to be a better version of myself. Dig what I'm saying, man? 2024. I've been saying this. I'm going to keep on saying it. One or two things is going to happen in 2024. The universe is either going to lift you up and carry you through it, or you're going to sink to the bottom like a rock. Do you want to be connected to a fucking anchor in 2024? I don't. You do you, boo-boo. I don't. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. Now we are going to take a look at the current person. Hang on. Let me look at something real quick here. Okay. What is this? Share screen. No. My damn screen is mirrored, and it only does it on this account. On my other YouTube channels, it doesn't do that. I cannot for the life of me figure out how the hell to flip the screen back around. It's so fucking annoying. Anyway, sorry about that. It never used to do that. I haven't done videos straight off my MacBook here in a minute, almost a year. Now I get on here, and only on this account. It's only on this account. Whatever, dude. Okay, anyway, sorry about that, y'all. All right, current person. Current person. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with your current relationship, this is not for you. Uh-oh. Six of Wands in the reverse. Oh, shit. You know what that is, don't you? Take a good look at that card for those of you who don't know anything about the tarot. Do I really need to say a whole lot about this card? This is the card of something crashing and burning and coming to an end. So much tension is building and building and building, and a lot of trust issues here too. A lot of trust issues. Yeah, there's some major trust issues here. Major. Now, is that warranted or unwarranted? I don't know. But Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands. This is some serious trust issues, dude. Serious trust issues. Queen of Cups reversed. I'm feeling like somebody is in love and the other person is not. This feels like unrequited love to me. There's just too much tension, too many trust issues. Well, let's see how the person feels about you then. Let's see what their energy looks like. How's this person feel about Libra? What's their true intentions? What's their energy look like? Seven of Pentacles. So they're taking a step back, really looking at this situation, trying to figure out whether or not it's even worth putting forth the work and the effort. They feel like they've already put so much work and effort into this, and they're starting to wonder if they're wasting their time. All right, one more. Sun card. Man, this person wants happiness, but this issue is just weighing them down. It's getting to the point where this person just feels like this relationship is nothing but a burden. But here's the problem. This person's a codependent. This person's an emotional codependent. Do they have addiction problems for some of you? See, emotional codependency and addiction are like twin sisters. They're like twin sisters. Those energies are almost the exact same fucking thing. Almost. Emotional codependency and drug addiction and alcoholism are like twin sisters. I'm addicted to an outside solution to an inside problem. I need this drink or this drug to distract me from the pain that's in my heart. right? Or I need this lover or this love relationship to distract me from the loneliness and the empty void that's in my heart. They're pretty much almost the same damn thing. So, I can't say that. A lot of codependent people I've met struggle with addiction and alcoholism. A whole lot of them. This person does feel karmically tied to you, though. You recognize that card? So they feel like it's going to crash and burn at any given moment. Yeah, they got 1 foot out the door. They got 1 foot out the door. They're expecting to have to walk away from this at any given moment. Lover's card reversed. They don't quite feel the connection as strong as they once did. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Who do I got here? Let's see. I got Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Leo, and that's it. All right, well, let's see the outcome for January. What's the outcome for January? Now, too many of I'm going to put this back in the deck. It came out with 2 others. But I had a feeling his card was going to show its face at some point in the outcome. Let's put it back in the deck. Let's stick it here in the middle somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Hangman reversed. All right, one more. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, last one. King and Queen of Swords both came out reversed back to back, dude. All right, and both codependency cards came out. Emotional and financial codependency. So this could be affecting the finances. I'm thinking that an attempt is going to be made to clear the air and try to work this out. But the energy is not changing. A genuine frequency change isn't happening here. So, as long as a genuine frequency change isn't happening, then, yeah, eventually, plum, plum, plum. We got to get the advice then. Let's just get a few advice cards. I'm not going to pull the whole spread. Just a few advice cards. I'm not going to pull a whole spread. Advice, advice. What is the best advice? Knight of Cups reversed. Strength card. You know what? Strength card. Look, listen. Let's talk. Let's have a little talk. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care why you're watching this video. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care if you're gay or straight. I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian. I don't care. If you're a human walking around on 2 legs, this message is for you, okay? Ain't no such thing as a relationship that don't have challenges, obstacles, and problems. It just doesn't exist. I know that for the past several fucking decades, that bullshit fantasy has been painted in our imaginations, mainly starting when we were little kids, usually through Disney movies and shit like that, you know? Don't work that way. Successful relationships aren't successful because two people come together and then they kick their feet back and then float on cloud nine, shitting rainbows and living happily ever after for the rest of our life. That's not, no. Even when the universe brings you the one divine person it picked out for you, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be problems, a lot of growth. Lessons are going to have to be learned. I get that question very frequently. Oh man, at least 2 or 3 times a week, somebody will come to me for a reading and they'll say, is this my person or is it just another lesson that I have to learn? I'm like, whoa, hold up. Who says it can't be both? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You think that when the universe brings you your person, that you ain't got no more lessons to learn? Are you for real? You think universe brings you your person, you ain't gonna have to learn no more lessons. You sorely fucked up. Sorely. Oh my God, when the universe brings you your person, there's gonna be lessons that you're gonna have to learn that you couldn't even wrap your fucking mind around right now. I know that I've looked at my statistics and my analytics, and my audience ranges from anywhere from age fucking 18 to 65. But I don't know what percentage of us are, in our mid 20s to late 30s. But ideally, the majority of us watching, I would think that if we're in a relationship right now, most of us have a bunch of time left together, right? At least minimum another 20, 30 years together, right? Right? I'll be 36 next month. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about you, but my life ain't halfway over yet. I'm not going to die at no fucking 66. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who knows? Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring, knock on wood, but I plan to have at least another 40 years with my wife together. 40 years. So that means, hey, if we experience a challenge, if we go through a rough patch, we stick with it and work through it no matter how long it takes. We both work through it. We work through it as a team. This is what I need to do. You find out what you need to do. I'm going to get to work and actually start taking action on what I need to do. And I hope that you respect this relationship enough to do the same. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I'll point it out. I'll let it be known what I think you need to do. But ultimately, that's up to you. You're the one that's going to have to take a look at this relationship and say, okay, here's the problem. Here's what's going on. Here's what I can do to do my part to fix it. It's up to the individual to do that. It takes 2 people, not just one, not just the other, not just the person that you think is the primary catalyst for the majority of the problems. It takes both people willing to take a look at this relationship and say, okay, what do we have right now? What's the problem? What's the solution? And what is my half of the work to provide that solution? Again, don't care who you are. If you're a human walking around on 2 legs, you got some shit you need to work on. You did. I don't care who you are. Any human walking around on God's green earth on 2 legs who thinks they ain't got nothing they need to fucking work on is the problem. So hang in there, y'all. Y'all can fix this shit. You know what I just told Virgo and Leo? I told them the same thing. You just start getting to work on you, boo-boo. You just start getting to work on you. After a certain point, we can't just keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, pointing the fingers at each other. Somebody's got to be the bigger person and lead by example. Somebody got to be. Somebody got to be. Somebody's got to say, you know what? Fuck the dumb shit. I'll go first. And you get to fucking work on you. Most of the time, if you're patient, that yields pretty positive results. Because the majority of the time, the person that you're dealing with will follow suit. Most of the time. Either the person you're dealing with will follow suit, or they won't. Guess what happens if they don't? You make a frequency change, and they don't. Guess what happens when you make a frequency change and they don't? The two of you separate anyway by way of universal law. And then somebody else who matches your new vibrational state will make their way into your life. It's a win-win. All right. Well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to look down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.